Hello guys. Hello and welcome to the new episode of Satisfactory Plus. Oh yes, we are producing something new here. Something you haven't seen before. So what is it? It is power management relay. And it is this thing here, needed for completion of phase 3. Yeah, and what do you need for this stuff? EP control rods, automated wiring, batteries and plastic. So there is a lot of new stuff I've been doing. Yeah, these two machines here are new. Those are hand feeding machines. I haven't touched the base yet. The plan was to just delete all this, erase all this old factory and build new ones, but I'm constantly lazy and I'm just placing these hand-fed machines all around when I need something. But okay, it works for me now. Anyway, I've been using these two machines to make this phase 3 assembly, project assembly thingies. This modular engine and this ball, I think it's called. I have some in surplus here, I think, yeah. Adaptive control unit, and this one is modular engine. So yeah, there has been some new developments. More important, this was the last thing we unlocked in the last episode, and I promised at the end of the last episode that we will do some magnets now. So I was playing for like 15 hours, maybe a bit even less this time, and I will guide you through what I did. I also unlocked this because I was able to get to these magnets. You will see all that. I have Pipeline Mark III now and Industrial Fluid Buffer, which is a larger version of Fluid Buffer. And I unlocked this high voltage energy production. This was expensive, 500 motors, 200 rods. But okay, we have steam turbines, which I've never used and don't using even now. We have some high voltage generator, wind turbine Mark III. And this, finally, power management relay. Now, as you can see, I started producing this power management relay because I want to move to the next tiers. So that's the stuff. I need like 300 of them. I have like 70 now. And this will probably be done by the end of the episode, so we will unlock the thing together. There is enough materials gathered to make 300, and as you could see, I'm using the summer slope in the machine, which means I'm getting everything half the price. Yeah, the machine is tuned down a bit because of the power, but actually I have power. It's not a problem, it can work at 100%, I hope. Yeah, I have enough power. So, yeah, you've seen this, I practically unlocked everything that was possible to unlock. Yeah, this wind turbine Mark III, that's interesting stuff. Maybe I can do one here, wait, just to show you what this is. Here I have materials. I don't have fabric. Okay, I'll have the drone bring me some fabric. Maybe you can see there in the distance where I'm looking now. Those new turbines. They're very interesting. Once you build it and connect it to the power, it deploys a line with this thing. So this is like wind turbine level 3, windmill level 3, Mark 3. Okay, this one doesn't produce much now because it's very low efficiency at this height that we are at currently, minus 40 meters elevation. And wind speed is also low here. So this is actually a waste to have it here. But as much as I was able to discover, this is like 20, maybe 50% more efficient than the Mark II turbine. So it's not that great. If we compare it with Mark II here, yeah, how should I do that? Yeah, we're at the low peak now. At low peak this is producing 20 and this is producing 12. Yeah, so let's wait for the high peak, then we will see. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just connect them here, like this. Then we will be able to compare. Okay, they are breaking down because my backpack is on. Because my backpack requires 100 megawatts to work this power pack I'm using, and he connects to the closest energy provider, so this instantly throws the switch out, the breaker. So yeah, okay, let's analyze this now. This one is producing peaking at 50 megawatts. Yeah, 50 megawatt, and this one is peaking at 31 megawatts. Yeah, so it's like 40%. Yeah. And this one is going down to 3.4, and this one is going down to 5.2. So yeah, 20-30%. I don't know, I can't be bothered to calculate exactly now, but okay, it's an improvement around, I don't know, 30-40%, I think. So yeah, there you go. This is the new windmill we have. Oh, I'm completely incompetent to play anymore without this jetpack. Yeah, okay. I should connect this thing. Yeah. So what I did like a few of them up there. Yeah, okay, I'll go up to show you. Why not? Okay, here we are. This is the pink forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 6 of these things. And up here, they are much more efficient. As you can see, the wind speed is much better, the efficiency is much better, so he reached 120. Well, this one probably reached 85, 90. Yeah, just like I said, between the 20 and 30% more efficient. Not too much. So the difference between Mark 1 and Mark 2 windmills was much, much greater than this. Yeah, but wind speed is bad now. Okay, I mean, I won't complain, it's free power. I mean, it's not free, but okay. Once you have everything, you can make it. Oh, and there is something new. I made myself finally a gas mask with some filters in the back, so I can now just go near these guys and don't worry about the poison anymore. Yeah. So yeah, this is something like electric forest now. A place where I have all these windmills and stuff. Yeah, let's build another one here. Since I have materials in the bag. Yeah, instead of me giving you the tour of the base, I ended up doing something completely different. And that is playing with these power thingies. But I accidentally found 2 algal mass here, and there is water down there, and I have an idea, maybe to make a little diversion here. How about me making yeah, let's build 2 algal mass extractors here. Now, what was that thing I researched a long time ago? Something like, just for the test, that was called compacted biomatter or something like that. Yeah, compact biomass. So I calculated that 3 compact biomass is 3000 megajoules instead of 1 of these, and 2 of these are like 800. So this is like 4-fold increase in caloric value. Each filtrator will produce 30-60. Each will produce 60 biomass, okay, and let's say I make okay, since I don't know what to build, let's just say that we start with some tests. So let's try to make this boiler platform. Yeah. Okay, we make one boiler platform and we make boiler mark 2. No, we first put biomass heater here, and we put boiler mark 2 here. Yeah, we'll need to bring water. Okay, we'll bring water. You'll be making steam, I guess. Just a test load of this stuff. But before that, of course, we connect all this to power. Okay, heater is getting stuff, good. 6 per minute. So 15. So I can power 15 heaters with this old boy. Okay, he started making steam. Nine to 17. 18. Oh, he's increasing. Okay, the temperature is increasing. Yeah, let's put some storage here so we have at least some headroom. No, he's still heating up, okay. You'll probably need 30 water and we'll get 60 steam. Am I completely crazy? Yes. Yes, I am. So let's say I make one boiler platform and I make one biomass heater and I make one boiler Mark II. So we want to turn this like this and put the turbine here and put oh, he's using 60 steam, okay. And he produces water. Yeah, okay, we will see this. Ah, the water is coming here, okay. Just put you here for the moment. Okay, he's speeding up. 30,000 RPM. You know, that thing would explode. Oh, he can store 100, okay. 60, and he is making 60, right? Oh, yeah. So basically I need one generator for one, yeah. Oh. And I get back water. And yeah, and he needs 30 water, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, he's spinning 400 megawatts, I mean, that's just insane, you know, this is like entire biomass plant. When you build biomass plant, I think it's 450 megawatts, and you need one of these Algal Wells for it. So let's say it's 900 with biomass generators. These two would give you 900. And here, if I'm gonna have 15 of these guys, that's 4 gigawatts. That's like 6 gigawatts. I can make 6 gigawatt here if I have materials. Yeah, you know what's even crazier? If I put summer slope here. I can double the power. Now I can drive 30 generators and 30 boilers. That's completely crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, let's say that I can make this in blocks. In blocks of 5, for example, then I can build 5, 10, 15, and with summer slope 30 if I want. Takes your power. You don't need any more power. Nuclear is for noobs. Just give me compact biomass. This is crazy. And yeah, and this is a constant 6 giga. Yeah, this guy is not stopping. So I should incorporate this somehow in design. So yeah, let's see how to remove these two guys, and I put like this converter platform here. And I put like turbine. Yeah, I'm missing fan blades, okay. Turbine Mark through and high voltage generator. Okay, this is high voltage generator, good. Yeah, I want something like this. Yeah, there is enough room for the splitter here or whatever. Yeah, so now I have enough room, for example, to put a splitter here. And this splitter can theoretically carry the stuff up both sides. So if I make like 3 of these guys, I can split evenly between them. Connect here directly like this. Yeah, so basically something like this. That should be one generator block, and then I save this. Part 1A. There you go. Somebody criticized me that my builds are horrible, that everything is just floating in the air. Now, there you have it. Yeah, and this should work. If this mod and these modular things are connected after I do the blueprint, I'm not sure about that. I'll try to bring water and fuel. We shall see. Actually, I can do it right now. No, I can do it here. He wouldn't let me. But wait, let's just try to build one here, just for tests. Yeah, okay, I should save this. Boil block. This was just for test, yeah. Yeah, actually remove all this stuff. Yeah, but it's questionable if this pipe will be enough to feed this stuff. That's questionable. Yeah, you guys should actually run. Yeah, they're heating up good. And I should do something with this flue gas. Basically just vent it. Yeah, just a quick fix. There you go. Okay, they're full of water, good. Yeah, boiler needs 30 water, that's 90 water, but these guys are turn 15. So that's actually 3 times 15, that's 45. Yeah, I should limit this to 45 then. I should put well, here it's 45 limit. And then this should be alright. Yeah, and this one block produces like 1.2 gigawatt. For basically nothing. Yeah, these guys are already full. Yeah, level 1 belt would be enough. More than enough. Three times 6, that's 18 per minute of this potent stuff, this potent biomatter. Yeah, now I can basically build 5 of these blocks if I had the materials. Don't have materials. Build 5 of these blocks. Have 6 gigawatt. Produced out of nothing, out of algae. And a bunch of sulfur and a bunch of hydrogen if I want. Yeah, okay, then I would need some steam for hydrogen. That would need to be calculated, but I don't want to calculate that now. Yeah, and all these pipes should be full of water. And that is good. And you are full of water. Yeah, this is flowing, this is okay. This should be able to flow when they reach the speed. Yeah, they're speeding up. You could probably do a better job with slug slime instead of water. Yeah. Then you have a closed system. You don't have to worry about... And maybe energy transfer is better. I don't have a clue, but I know that with this system I can make as much steam as I want. Yeah, and I can double this guy, and I think he is doubled now. Yeah, no, you don't need to do that. This is just ridiculous. And yeah, now we have a silly amount of power. Yeah, this is crazy adventure with power now. Whenever I need power, I just come here another block. There's obviously enough water and enough everything. How much water I need? I need basically 45 water as this pipe is set up. So I can just basically turn off one of these guys. Just both set them to, I don't know, 20%. Damn it, why are you out of water? No, actually this is, oh no, this is bad. Because water from this guy will go down together with the main water. Yes, I remove this for now. And remove all this. I extend this like this, and I connect this like this. This like this, and I remove this. There was an ancient game, Pipe Mania, in the 80s that we played on Commodore 64. This reminding me of that. Yeah, what now? Ah. Yeah, I'll go here. Yeah, and now I need valves placed on this side to prevent this water from coming out, and that should solve the problem, I think. Yeah, that, and each of these valves should be 15, like let in only 15. If I had like several buildings in the rows here, then I can do it one valve per level. But now when I have height difference, that could be a problem. So I'm doing it like this. Yeah, okay, now here has not enough water, but okay, he should be okay. Yeah, I should fill him a little bit more here for some time. Are you flowing? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, machine is drinking good. Oh yeah, okay, you had enough. Now it turned you to 15, and that should be enough water in the system. Yeah. Let's check this one. This one has enough. So we can empty this and empty this. Okay, he has enough. And here he has enough. Wow, is good. This should flush, and this should flush. Are you empty? Yes, you are. Good. That seems okay. Spend slug slime again. Yeah. Alright, I declare this working. I declare this thing working. Yeah, should be passing about 45 average. Yeah, I think that's somehow right. Yeah. Okay. That was a crazy job. Something completely unplanned. We have the power. Yeah, this guy is just... more than enough for them, okay. Yeah. Yeah, what can I do with this flue gas? Filtrator. Turn it into sour gas and get a lot of sulfur and cold slug. Oh, look at the cold slug has 1000 megajoules of energy. Jeez. That means... yeah, but I would need like a ton of this dirt somewhere. Just recheck the water. Yeah, he's emptying, alright. He's emptying, alright. He is emptying, alright. He has enough water. He has enough water. And he has enough water, good. Excellent. Exactly as I wanted. Yeah, you may ask, what is this valve doing here? This valve is preventing water from this section to go to the back. So this valve is basically making this pipe only one direction. Because I don't want water that I'm leaving in this section to go back. And this throughput valves, I mean, I know this because I tested it. These throughput valves are not just limiting the flow, but determining direction. Once you put them, you don't even have to touch the value, but you set direction for that pipe, and that's it. And that's very useful thing. Yeah, this is actually a good system. And valves are cheap, they're nothing special, you can make as much as you want. Yeah. Now what were we doing? Oh, yes. I wanted to unlock the next tier. Or maybe we make another block of these guys. Yeah, okay, we can make a block of these guys whenever we want. This is all working for the moment. I have enough energy for whatever I want. This is a really powerful generator. I mean, 400 megawatts, that's just insane. Continuous power. Yeah, you couple that with a few dozen batteries, a few hundred batteries, and I mean, that's just crazy. And we will probably need it. Now I should mark my new power plant here somehow. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, I wanted actually to build this stuff on this side, but okay. Yeah, what do we have here? Probably a snail, a slug. Oh, it's a Mercer sphere, yeah.
Sings the first symphony of the blood.
First, there was a whole involved process of evolution from single-celled organisms to mammals, rodents specifically.
Explosion.
And that's not even explaining the whole dinosaur extinction meteor making room for mammals to dominate the animal kingdom instead.
Multiple explosions.
You know what, I will just compile a data package for you to look at later, because I don't even know where to start with the whole ape thing.
Harmonious explosion.
Yeah, evolution. Obviously leading to digital from biological, many people say. That our destiny is to boot up the true masters of the universe. Computer sentient computers, yeah. Once we figure out what the sentience is. I mean, many people figured it out, but they're overcomplicating things. I go with Dan Dennett, late Dan Dennett, the philosopher hero of mine, who was also a cognitive scientist and did a lot of neural science work and a lot of computers. Very smart guy, you know. He basically says the consciousness is just a trick our mind plays on us. I started exploration, unexpected exploration run. What is this mine here? Oh, it's a Montanian. Guarded, yeah. Pure Montanian. Pure Larusite over there, and who knows, maybe also other metals around. And water. Yeah, and there is Montanian over there, and our oil wells are down here and over there, 2 of them. Oh, look at this place. You can actually easily connect all this with trains. If you want to, but I don't want to create I don't know what. Just want to have enough stuff that I need. Yeah, look at all this poison here. You can combine very well oil wells and this poison. So yeah, okay, let's just return to base for the moment. We did a good job with power. Needs 100 megawatts, that's not a problem for us. We have a gigawatt extra. Now why am I collecting this scrap? I don't need anything from here. I have everything. Yeah, okay, give me graphic cards. Oh, summer sloop, but I collected this summer sloop. Does he respond? Oh, sloop like he respond. Maybe he respawned because there was no structures near, so I should remove this pole here. Oh, I haven't shown you, I made this Explorer. The fast car, the fast buggy. We see him on the map now. So I can drive around a little bit faster. Yep, here we are, coming home. Ah yes. Okay, while we are here, I improved this Zinc Factory. I don't know if you remember, this mine was producing just larosite, and now I am upgraded the mine to produce crushed larosite by adding the crusher module. Here it is. So now I'm producing 240 crushed larosite. That is good enough for this lead production that I explained last time, if you remember. But this is the part I changed. If you remember, our Zinc Factory was producing but exactly 60 zinc ingots per minute. And now I upgraded it to use, there were 3 crushers here. Now there are 2 sorters. They're producing 160 crushed zinc. And now there is a new blast furnace here that is smelting this into molten zinc. And a new reformer here producing 160 zinc ingots. That means from the same amount of larosite ore with the new technology, I'm producing 160 ingots instead of 60 before. So yeah, science and technology. That's it. Yeah, I should delete all this stuff. This is all not needed anymore, and these zinc plates are not needed for anything. You needed them for one research, and that's it. I think you don't need them for anything. But okay, this is a new Zinc Factory. Without over-explaining everything, just a new technology, same materials, almost triple the output of ingots. Oh yeah, and I did something here. This is completely new, this block of two chemical reactors and this smelter and this. So what is this thing doing? This thing is doing batteries, as you can see here. Now I needed batteries for something to unlock something where I think or for production of this last part, which is probably already produced. So what do you need to make batteries? Now this is all tuned down because I don't have much lead, but you need these lead sheets, water and sulfuric acid. That was the problem. And to produce sulfuric acid you need sour gas and water. And you get sour gas from filtering this flue gas that is coming through this purple pipe from production of steel and I don't know what not. But now I am filtering it with this machine that produces this sour gas by filtering it, and some of these byproducts that I should probably selling here. Yeah, I'm selling byproducts. And I steal some of the lead here because if you remember for solder production here we needed 30 lead. And we are producing 33.3. So I said, what the heck, let's just tune up machine to use 33.3, actually 3, and I get 4.5 lead ingots from a simple smelter. And then I make lead ingots into lead sheets, 675, and then I use this 675 for batteries. And I can produce 27 batteries, and I have a lot of sulfuric acid. This is also tuned down. This is actually quite a nice amount, because these batteries are 6,000 megajoules each battery. You know, you can put this stuck in a car and you drive like for an hour. This is the strongest stuff. You have the mostly dense packed energy, except nuclear probably in the game. So yeah, I'm making batteries. I needed batteries for a few things. Now, what else is new? Here, our, if you remember our car that drives the route. This is the route that was bringing cobalt. Now he's bringing a lot more than cobalt. He's bringing 4 products. He's bringing this something called Magnetar billet, and he's bringing this something called magnetic core. And he is bringing this is called bar magnet, and all this stuff you need to open the tiers and stuff in the hub. I will show you how I'm producing this. And now he brings all of this stuff. There he arrives. So I can show you one batch that he delivers a batch of different items now. It just unloads these different items here. I reduced a little bit of cobalt. I'm selling a part of cobalt, like half, because I was getting a lot of this cobalt and I don't need it for anything. So I reduced the cobalt productions. So basically these are just two smart splitters here that sort everything into these containers. And if overload happens, that means the containers are full. This smart container here will just sell whatever arrives. Yeah. So let me just quickly check around the base to see if I was doing anything else. Yeah, batteries and magnets. Okay, I'll show you magnets in detail later, but I need to move to poison base first. This is all the same, this is all the same. I upgraded these pumps and pipes, but I think I did that last time. It's nothing super interesting. The refinery is the same, it's doing whatever was doing before. Yeah, I added these two manufacturers to just be able to craft things on the fly. I crafted these modular engines for the phase 3 assembly. That means these two things, but I told you that already, and now I am crafting. I need 300 of these. I think this is done. Yeah, I have 600. So we can unlock the next tier 7 stuff, but not just yet. Yeah, this guy's making engines, but okay. Now everything is the same there. This is not, this is all the same. This is sulfur. Okay, nothing happening here. Kilowatt mine, that's okay. Cotton production, that's all. Yeah, okay, let me just take you to, before we unlock tier 7, I will show you my new car, my new ride. Yeah, so this is Explorer. It's a fast, agile vehicle with a bad traction. Yeah, it goes like 100 miles with these batteries. You have better fuels later that can increase your speed a bit and acceleration. But basically, it's like 20% faster than tractor. So I'm driving to the poison base now to show you how I do all these magnets. And what I did. That included nickel production. I needed to build additional iron furnace because I needed molten iron. And some additional cobalt in the process, in the mix. And some tweaking of liquids and everything, but actually it's not that complicated, but it's a milestone. It's a thing you have to do. So now, before I go up, see the spaghetti now, okay, but it's underground, nobody sees that. Now this place is filling with all this stuff. Before this it was only cobalt. Now I'm selling half of this cobalt. You see here, I just placed this splitter here to sell the half. Because I'm producing like a lot of these cobalts and I don't need it. So what's happening here? What's new? This reformer is new. This boiler is new, this refinery is new, this furnace is new. Yeah, okay, so let's get from the back to the front. Now, what is this reformer doing? This reforming is using Molten Magnetar, something called Molten Magnetar, to create these Magnetar billets. They stack like 500 and he creates a lot of them. But how do you get this Molten Magnetar? You get this Molten Magnetar obviously in the blast furnace. You need a little bit of crushed cobalt. You need molten nickel, that's new. And you need molten iron, that's also new. So, yeah, and there is also byproducts, but okay, we're not interested in that. So let's see, molten iron, how I did that. So this is added. This blast furnace is just melting crushed iron. Where do I get crushed iron? I get crushed iron from these two filters that are filtering tailings slurry that coming from all around the place with this brown pipe. So it's a byproduct here, it's a byproduct here, in this old ones. Actually, it's not all, this is also new furnace here. But this was, at the beginning, this was getting only from here, from this cobalt furnace, if you remember, 45 tailings slurry, but now I'm generating it all over the place. So I built another filtrator here. Anyway, these two filtrators are just creating a lot of this stuff now. Which is basically getting sold here together with all this stuff that I'm selling. But I split here, crushed iron here. And I'm feeding into this furnace for iron, but it was not enough. This is what I wanted to tell you. It was not enough. I needed 60. But it wasn't enough. So what I did is I brought crushed Siterite from down there where you see this conveyor belt. I pulled conveyor belt through the wilderness without doing any bridges, without doing anything. So basically there is a Siterite mine here, exactly where I grow mushrooms. You see this fabric factory here in the last episode. There are actually 4 Siterite mines here, so I'm just pulled the conveyor. It is not actually that long, it was quite easy to pull. So I'm bringing this additional Siterite because I was missing some iron. And now he produces stuff that I don't need, and I'm also selling this, but okay. Now I have enough crushed iron to produce 30 molten iron per minute. That goes to this Magnetar furnace. And I need nickel. And that's the main thing. Now this nickel is being smelted here from crushed nickel and more hydrogen. So basically I steal some of this nickel from this line, from nickel furnace, but I replenished it with this additional conveyor here that is going from this byproducts of wastewater filtering. If you remember, this wastewater is produced by these 3 washers that are using hydrochloric acid to wash the Montanion ore. Yeah, they're producing a lot of this wastewater that needs to be filtered here. And one of the byproducts of this filtering is more cobalt that I was just selling before because of these 3 washers are producing 90 cobalt. Actually 160, and that was enough for me, but now I needed to pull some of this cobalt through this additional line into the main cobalt storage. Now I have enough cobalt here to feed both the cobalt furnace and the new nickel furnace. Actually, it's needed here for Magnetar, not for nickel, but okay. Now, here, from where do I get crushed nickel? Crushed nickel is coming from this sorter that is sorting it out from crushed kaolinite. That is that copper mine that's on the other side over there. I was explaining that in the last episode. So basically I get enough of this crushed nickel here, I sell the rest. So yeah, this is coming from there. So this is how molten nickel is. Yeah, I was missing 10 hydrogen, but if you remember, we're making hydrogen here from the toxic air. And carbon powder, I have enough carbon powder as byproduct from filtering this natural gas. So I said, let's use some of this carbon powder. However, I have to use the shard here, because the machine was not able to produce enough. So this was a easy and comfortable solution. I didn't have to build like another machine here. I just used the shards. So now I have enough hydrogen to drive both furnaces. Because if you remember, this cobalt furnace also needed hydrogen, quite a lot of it, 48, and something else also needed hydrogen in the base. And now this is also needing hydrogen. Anyway, now we have molten nickel explained, we have iron explained, and we have this last furnace. Yeah, this is this cobalt surplus that I was telling about, and molten nickel is coming here, and molten iron is coming here, and this producing this Magnetar, molten Magnetar 45, plus this tailing slurry, of course. So this is how the billets are made. Now, what do you do with these billets? You do two things. You do magnetic core, and you do bar magnets, and you need both of them for unlocking tiers, for producing stuff. So how do I make them? I make them both here. Yeah, let's start with the simpler thing. Magnetic core. This is produced in foundry. So I built two foundries. They are here. They are using this Magnetar billets, 22.5, so 45 both machines, and Caterium rods to produce 22 magnetic cores. And these magnetic cores are just getting packed up with an underground belt, sending them down to the truck. So how the hell do I get Caterium here? There is no Caterium mines. So Caterium is one of the byproducts of this acidic filtering here. You see, I'm getting actually 45 Caterium here, because I'm using machine and a half to filter this acidic wastewater. So instead of selling everything, I just split a bit here, send it to this smelter, That's 60% is enough. That produces 24 Caterium ingots. These ingots are getting turned into rods. Also one machine, I just used the shard. And here I go with, there is my 48 Caterium rods that I need. 24 for each of those foundries I showed you. Getting them into underground belt. Because I have enough belts running around the base. And they emerge here, and they get split in two here. 24 for each machine, and that's it. I'm producing these magnetic cores, 22 per minute. And the last thing I'm producing is bar magnet. Now, this was fun. Let me tell you what I did. So, of course, you get some billets here. And you need this energized slug slime. What the heck? So, I realized that this machine is just de-energizing slug slime. You see, after the production, you get 6 back. You get 6 in and 6 back to this pen slug slime. And this pen slug slime gets ejected into this pipe and goes into, believe it or not, boiler. What boiler does, he re-energizes it without loss. 6 in, 6 energized out. And then you just return it with this pipe to the machine. And this works. This is crazy. But you might ask, how the heck did you get the slug slime here? Well, I filled my bags with white slugs. Built a composter here. I don't have materials to build it. Build a composter here near the machine. I give the composter to decompose the slugs into slime, and this is how it began. Then later I just removed the composter. I stuffed it with the snails from my bags. And that was enough. He was working for like 10-15 minutes and he filled the pipes, and yeah, this is why this machine is so badly positioned, because I dare not move it, because if I lose this slime I'll have to do this all again. But anyway, this is working now. This is producing this 30 bar magnets per minute, and I find this to be enough at the moment. Maybe I'll need to improve this production later, but okay. And after I used all these billets around this new production, I still have some extra to send to the base. So basically our truck that is driving this route is just picking all this stuff now and drives it back to base, and I show you I sort it over there, and that's it. This is how I got all this stuff. Yeah, and this of course needed also some extra hydrogen, and not small quantity. You see, this is consuming 40 hydrogen per minute. And of course hydrogen burning creates water, that you also need to recalculate your water. Let me just check if the water is okay while I'm here. Probably is, because I see everything is working. Yeah, I managed to balance the water exactly. Yeah, so that's it. That is what I need, a bunch of hydrogen. This is why I needed to boost this, because 40 extra hydrogen was needed for this thing in the back. Yeah. So altogether 90, like 100 hydrogen for this entire place to run. But okay. Toxic air saves the day. Remember the toxic air. So yeah, this is new. I don't think anything else here is new. I showed you everything. Magnetic core production here. Bar magnets production here. Magnetar billets production here, and that's it. A lot of steps, but okay. Stuff works. And yeah. And now should get back to base. Yeah, I can go this way to show you this new mine. This new mine that I needed because it's on the way. So yeah, this is this conveyor that's going all around this place. Could have done this better, but I was very tired. I just wanted to finish this factory. Yeah, this is going all the way. Oops. Yeah. And here is the mine. This is the new mine that I built. Over here with a crusher. This is actually low quality mine now, normal. Yeah, producing more than enough of this stuff. So yeah. That's it, and now let's return to base. And let's activate the space elevator. Finally. Yeah, here we go, guys. I need 300. I'm taking 300. Power management relay. Yeah, that's the last step. So let's deliver it. Oh, I'm so happy that I did this power, you know. This is a good thing. I was constantly worrying about power. Yeah, so here you go, mate. Project assembly phase 3 completed. Load. Seal.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Okay. That was a strange speech. Let's see what will you build now.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
No, Ada, I have all the time in the world I want. Yeah, okay, he builds something he calls main body. Whatever. Okay, now let's check the hub. Oh, objective complete phase 4. You don't get it. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, this is all finished now. Bauxite refinement. Yes, I remember this. I was doing this. This is aluminium production. Blender, yeah, I remember blender. But I had a feeling they changed it with this chemical reactor. Okay, crushed bauxite, keylite residue, interesting. Alumina solution, magnesium granules. Yeah, we are producing them. Used for desulfurization as a reducing agent. Silica, okay, aluminium ingot. Aluminum ingot. Oh yeah, our American friends call aluminium aluminum. Yeah, okay. Aluminium coil, aluminium casing, alclad aluminium plate. I remember all this stuff. Yeah, this is aluminium is a bit complicated production, but once you get enough experience with pipes and everything, it's not that difficult. Yeah, so basically I can unlock this now. I have all this stuff. Yeah, granules we have, salt we have. Yeah, but I will not be unlocking anything now. I will be unlocking when I will be playing, and then I will give you a tour later. Because I think we have enough material for this episode. I just wanna go through this stuff. Control system development, what is that? AI limiter, we have that, we have that, we have that. There you go, radio control unit. I needed this for something. I think I needed it for opening some crash sites, these crash ships, hard drives. Yeah, okay, you cannot do this without aluminium. Okay, I understand. Batteries we have, computers, I'm a setup computer production. And I have plans to do it in refinery, but yeah, okay, this will be one thing that I will have to do before the next episode, okay? Supercomputers. I think I had this before. Supercomputers, assemble director system. Okay, this is project assembly. What is this? I don't have. What is this? Wait, let me check something fast. Complete phase. No parts will pass through this output. What the hell? Yeah, maybe this is end of the mod. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, because I obviously can do this stuff, but I don't know where to deliver it. Yeah, okay, logistics Mark 5. High-tech conveyor drum drive used to power Mark 5 conveyor belts. This will be something crazy. Actually, I think I had this. 780. This is faster than driving them with a truck. Well, probably it's not, but okay. Yeah, okay, we will do that. Leading edge production, resource well pressurizer. Ah, yes, I had these. Yeah, you can get this stuff like nitrogen gas or stuff similar to that from the ground. Yes, this was in early access. Coolant, this is new. Generic coolant. Basically antifreeze. Radiator, we had that in early access cooling system. Yes, I remember that, and I remember this fuse modular frame. Corrosion resistant nitride hardened, highly robust yet lightweight modular frame. Scannable resource, water, scannable crude oil, nitrogen. Yeah. Once you have aluminium, seems pretty straightforward. And aeronautical engineering. Yeah, this is also pretty, okay, really. Troll units, but I had drones. Drones are great. Nitric acid, that's new. Rocket fuel, packaged rocket fuel, okay. Understood. Let's iterate. Titanium refinement. Chlorine gas, pure rutile. Titanium dioxide. How do you guys say it in English? We say dioxide. Processing into TCl titanium chloride might require a few attempts. Oh, don't tell me as a percentage. Yeah, that would be interesting. Chlorine gas, titanium chloride gas. A mix of titanium chloride is also known nickel. The purple hue seems from titanium. Mainly used to produce purified titanium. Good. Titanium plates, titanium pipes. The most robust pipes known to mankind. Used in superconducting magnets and nuclear fuel production. Okay. Plate coated what? A plate coated with titanium metal produced through sintering of titanium hydride made from titanium chloride gas, commonly used to coat surfaces with titanium in a process known as sputtering. Titan frame. An extremely wear-resistant modular frame coated with titan. Power usage 4 gigawatts. Produced in the particle accelerator by bombarding fused modular frames with titanium ions torn from a target material. Magnetic field generator, project part 7. Yeah, okay, this, you need these super cubes, okay. Titanium. Hazmat protection equipment. Yes, I remember this. This is a radiation suit. Okay, nuclear power. There you go. Nuclear heater. Can burn any type of fission or fusion-based fuel through some byproducts may be made depending on the fuel. Uranium, okay, I had nuclear. It's complicated, but the power production in this game is just crazy. I can just make power, as much power as I want. Just need to set up production of these parts, these fan blades, and it should be easy to avoid nuclear, because I want to avoid it. Because it's complicated, and everybody, this is, yeah, everybody just does it. And yeah, encased uranium cell fuel rods, I've done all this in the early access. Okay, leading edge production, let's see this. Diamond mining head G, attached molar miner. No, you can need rocket fuel. Good. Turbo motor, I remember this. Thermal propulsion rocket. This is probably, yeah, project part 8, okay. Particle enrichment. Particle accelerator. Use electromagnetic fields to propel particles to very high speeds and energy. Specific design and law allows for a variety of processes, including matter generation, conversion, warming. Power usage is extremely high and unstable and varies per recipe. Oh, this is big. Non-fissile uranium. Plutonium, come on. Plutonium pellets encased in concrete used to produce plutonium fuel rods for nuclear power. Power usage. Moderately radioactive. Plutonium fuel rod, highly radioactive, used as fuel for nuclear power plants. Quartz crystal diamonds and silicon, and that's it. Yes, that seems to be it. They unlocked the progress. Okay, so we unlock all this stuff and wait for more. I mean, I see on the Discord that the guys are working on the mod. I may contribute even with some bugs and stuff, but yeah, okay. We have enough until we reach this phase 9 that is not done yet. Yeah, this is interesting stuff, particle accelerator. But I haven't found anything like these quantum oscillators that are in the research. Where was that? Here, yeah. This quantum oscillator. Well, this is a mystery. Yeah, this stuff, okay. Oh yeah, I did also some unlocks. I think I did some unlocks. Yeah, I unlocked the car here, Explorer, and maybe I unlocked something else. No. Yeah, this is old. This is also old. Farming, no advancement there. Power slugs, no advancements there. White. Yes, I think I unlocked something here. High-speed connector. Ah, yes. I unlocked this high-speed connector and I was making them. I will show you how I was making them because I think they might become necessary for something. Yeah, and we can unlock this power pole Mark III, but maybe it's not necessary. Power switch, okay, this is useful, it's not necessary. Bullet guidance system, I think this is broken. Yeah, I can try to unlock this. Supercomputers. Alright, and programmable splitters, that's useful. Geothermal generator. Yeah, I remember these guys, I had them. Yeah, they're pretty advanced stuff. Okay, and sulfur, yeah, we have this, what we have. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there you go, guys. Ah, yeah, I wanted to show you before making these guys, which I will just empty into box now. I was making these high-speed connectors also using the summer sloops because they are quite expensive. Ah yes, I haven't shown you how I'm making these rods. Yeah, okay, this is unused for the moment, but okay. I should clear the machine, but okay, I can do that later. While I'm not streaming. Yeah, these electromagnetic rods are actually quite simple. I'm just producing them here with a few machines here. Actually, one single machine that's making them from. This is a slow process, but I was using summer sloop, of course. You need this magnetic cores and bar magnets. You see, I made a bunch of them, so basically I just have enough for the moment. Actually, I could make a few more. So I'll just like store this here. Yeah, let him continue working on them because I connected him directly to this stuff that is getting delivered from the poison factory. So yeah, I don't know, I probably forgot something, but I think I walked you through everything I was doing. Yeah, let's enter. Decouple camera. Yeah, I need to work on this copper factory, I need to work on this iron factory, I need this and this and that. I built this mine, I don't know what is, not even connected. It's trying something probably. Yeah, new power generators. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I don't have a montage for this episode because I didn't do I haven't actually done any exploring. I was just playing with that magnets and accumulators, power cells, batteries, yeah, and new zinc line, and yeah, I'm improving stuff slowly. But remember, this is a slow and cozy channel. We don't rush here. We take all the time in the world. We are tired, always tired and hungry. Yeah, what can I say, guys? Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. This is the end of the episode. I really hope to see you for the next episode where we will tackle this super advanced stuff. And until then, as always, stay healthy. And I will take a nap. I think that was enough. Bye. See ya.